when we have good leadership in government,
yes,
when we have
government
is not people.
When we have
You have to withdraw that.
no, I can't withdraw that because
Yes.
I can. If we talk about people, if we look at the US, we had Donald Trump.
Yes.
If we look at the person in Donald Trump, is not a person who would entrust in such a power. But the policies of governance in the United States checked all the boxes and allowed Donald Trump to be quite successful beyond the expectations of very many people. Same case in Kenya. Government is leadership and government is policies.
Well, the people on the streets, who are they?
People on the streets, I mentioned this right now, that the discontent of the people is evident. We cannot run away from that. The discomfort or the lack of good faith to the unpopular taxes that are being introduced,
yes.
It's clear, okay? But when you want to listen to everyone, you want to please everyone, you cannot run a government. If you want to please everyone, you want to be the darling of every citizen, you cannot run a government.
If you look at the numbers that this Mayor Coalition got, I mean, we do know what they were. The difference was only 200,000. Would you say that if you're not pleasing the half of the 8.2 who essentially voted, that you're not essentially then running the government the way you would like to run it?
Come again?
Yeah. If you essentially not pleasing the side that got 8 million plus votes in that particular election, then you're not essentially then running the government the way you should run it.
You see, this government came at a breaking point, economically speaking. And they inherited a government that I wouldn't say was at par to running how an economy is run. When this government came into place, we had blindfolded subsidies that made the people think that the economy is doing fine.
Well, how do you say
at that point the economy was in turmoil? The economy was bad. Okay, and if we proceeded doing what that government was doing, right now we would not have money to run the economy. All the collections that the government is collecting was going into people's pockets in the name of subsidies. A subsidy is not sustainable to running an economy, not for a long period of time. So what the government is doing now is, in the long run, to regenerate the economy to run the way a government is supposed to be run, not on subsidies, but on policies, economic policies that solve high prices, that justify collection of taxes into government delivery.
Yes. But we're going to come back to that. Let me just, I want you to answer, Mevins, that the last part of the question is, why is the president not taking these demos as a serious issue? Is not in the country as we speak.